Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Welcome to my another tutorial on Android app development. So guys, in this video I will show you in this most simple way on how to use the Firebase OTP. Alright, so we will be registering the user with his mobile number. Alright, the user will enter his mobile number, then a SMS message will be sent to his number and he will receive the verification code, and when he will enter the number the user will be signed in. Alright, so as you guys can see, I have this project, so let me show you the demo. So here we will I will open my app. So here we will enter the number of the user. Alright, and when he will click on send SMS, and SMS code will be sent, and we can enter that code here and we can verify it. Alright, so we will be creating an app just like that. Alright, so let's get started. So first of all, as you guys can see, I have this project, created the projects. Here I have main activity.xml. so I will first of all change the constant layout to relative layout. Alright, then first of all we need to create a project in our Firebase console. So for that we need to open our Firebase. Alright, so here I will create on add project, and here we will name our project as my simple OTP. Alright, and here I will select my country as Pakistan. So the project is now getting created. So guys, if you have not already subscribed to my channel, please subscribe and like the video if this video may help you in any way. Alright, so here we have created the project. Now we need to click on add Firebase to your Android app. In here we need to pass the Android package name. So how can we do that? So go to your build.gradle file, and in here copy the application ID, and you have to paste that into package name. Here you can name your app as simple OTP. Alright, here we need SHA1, this one. Alright, so how can we get that in Android Studio? So open your Android Studio. In here go to your this Gradle, click and click on refresh, and here open Android, and here you have to click on signing report, and here what you need to do is here you can get the SHA1. So here copy it. Alright, and paste that into your project. Alright, and you have to click on register app. Alright, so now we need to download the Google services.json file. So I will click on that, and as we have got it, so I just copy that and I will go to my Android Studio project view, and here I will copy that in our app root. Alright, so I will click on OK, and now it's added here. So I will click on app. So now we have this one. Alright, google.services.json. so we will click on continue. Here we will add the dependency, so we need to copy that and we need to paste that into our, let me go to Android, and here we need to open the build.gradle and paste that here. Alright, and also we need to copy the apply plugin, this line, and paste that into your build.gradle file. Here I will paste that here. Alright, since we don't need this constant layout, so I will just remove that line, and I will click on sync now button. I guess it will give us an error. So what we will do, we will click on build.gradle. Let me first finish it first, and here we click on finish. So now our project is ready to use in our Android Studio. So what we need to do here is we need to write this code maven, and we write URL https maven.google.com. Alright, and now I will click on sync now. So now here what we will do, let me show you. So now we need the dependency of Firebase auth. Alright, so how can we include the dependency? So open the build.gradle file, and in here we will say compile com dot firebase ui colon firebase dash ui dash auth 3.1.0. alright, and let me click on sync now. Let's say if it compiles successfully or not. I hope it does. So guys, it compiled successfully. So now what we need to do is we need to first of all create our layout. Alright, so how we can achieve that? First of all, click on text widget, and here we need a text, and I drag the font here, so the user will be able to input his number. So here I say input hint, so I say enter your number. Alright, so what we will do, we will again we need a button to send the SMS, and I name the button as send SMS, and we also need an edit text so that we input our verification code here. So here we say enter verification code. Alright, so now we also need a button, so I name the button as verify. Alright, so now our layout is complete. So now we just need to go to our main activity.java. Here we will initialize first of all Firebase auth. Alright, and I name it as auth. Alright, so now we first of all let me initialize my views. So I say edit text e1 e2. Alright, so e1 will basically contain this the number, and e2 will contain enter the code. Alright, so here I say e1 equals to edit text find view by id r dot id dot edit edit text. Alright, and in e2 we also say edit text find view by id r dot id dot edit text 2. Alright, so as we have initialized the object, so now what we need to do is we need to initialize the Firebase auth. So how can we achieve that? Let's say auth equals to Firebase auth dot get instance. Alright, so now our Firebase auth is now initialized, and also we need a callback. So what we can say here, phone auth provider dot on verification state change. Alright, callbacks, so we need to use that. Alhamdulillah, sorry guys. So here what we will create an object, so we say m callback. Alright, so now we will initialize this callback, so we can say m callback equals to new phone auth verification, and we will click OK, enter. Alright, and here we have this two methods we have overridden. Alright, so here we also need a method code sent. Alright, on code sent. So basically when the code will be sent, this method will be called. Alright, so we will do that in a while. So now what we will do is, here we are the on create method is gonna end. So here we will create a method public void send SMS, and I pass in the view. Alright, so when the button will be clicked, this one, when this send SMS button will be clicked, so this method will be called. So now what we will do, we can here say phone auth provider, alright, dot get instance. So we need an instance of our phone auth provider dot verify phone number. Alright, so here it is asking me some value. So what we can input here is, first of all, we need to get the number. So here I will say string number equals to e1 dot get text dot toString. Alright, so here first of all the first argument will be the number. Alright, the second will be the timeout. I will be using the seconds. Alright, so here we can say time unit dot seconds. Alright, and we need this reference, and the last thing is we need the m callback. Alright, so now this is complete. When the user will click on send SMS, so the SMS will be sent to his number. This is the short code. Alright, so now we need to create a method so that the user can sign in. Alright, so what we can do is we can say public void sign in with phone. Alright, so it will take the object of phone auth credential. So we say phone auth credential and we pass it here. Alright, so here what can we do, we simply can say auth dot sign in with credential, and here we will pass this credential. So now we need to add on complete listeners, new on complete listeners, and here we say if task is successful, so the user is successfully signed in. Alright, so here I can print the message toast.make text get application context, and here we can say user signed in successfully. Alright, so it's very easy, you guys can understand this. Alright, so we have this method and we need to call this method. Alright, so how can we call that method? So basically when the user till now we have done the send SMS. Alright, so the SMS will be sent to the user, so now he need to enter the code here. Alright, so when he will press on verify, so this sign in phone method will be called. So how we can verify the user code? Alright, so now what we can do, first of all we I take a string here, string verification code. Alright, and here in our on code send method we say verification code equals to s, and here we can say toast dot make text get application context code sent to the number. Alright, so we can show the message that the code has been sent. So now what we can do, so we need another method here, public void verify. Alright, so when the verify button will be clicked, so this method will be called. I hope you guys can understand me. Alright, if you have any problem you can always comment down here and I will be happy enough to help you out. Alright guys, so now here we have this verify. So here we can get the user verification code, the code which the user will enter. So we can say string input code equals to e2 dot get text dot toString. Alright, so now what we can do, we can say verify phone number. We create a method here, and here we will pass first of all the verification code and the input code. Alright, so now here we will check if verification code is not equal to null. Alright, or we can say if verification code dot equals null, so we can send that. Alright, So this method will be called, so we will create this method verify phone number. Here we will say string verification verify code and string input code. So it is saying me an error here. Why it is giving me an error? Okay, public void verify phone number. Alright, so now here what we will do, we simply say phone auth credential equals to phone auth provider dot get credential, and here we will pass the verify code and the input code. Alright, so now here we say if credential is not equal to null. Here I am getting an okay, so here we say credential. Let me see some methods here. Get SMS code, get provider. Alright, so here we simply say sign in with phone and we pass the credential here. Alright, so now guys I need to say here on verify, and here we say on click verify. Alright, and now what we will do, in a sign in, user sign in successfully, send SMS. So we need to on click send SMS. This has been done. Alright, so now we need final in Android manifest. We need the permission, use it permission, send SMS. Alright, and we also need, let me see the code here. Alright, so now our code is finished. So now let me show you the output. It's very simple. I hope you have understood something. So guys, please, if you have not already subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. Alright, so now guys, we are ready to test our application. So I will run the app. Basically if I click here on authentication, there will be, we need to first of all enable the verification. Alright, I have forgotten that, so we will enable it and I will save it. Alright, phone enabled. So when I click on authentication, there is no user, and let's see if it works. So guys, first of all we need the permission here, as I have not used the runtime permission since my Android version is Marshmallow. So I will go to Firebase, where is F, and here I will assign the permission. So now I open the app and I input my number, and when I click on send SMS, let's see if the SMS is sent, code sent to the number. As you guys can see, as now we have this code 253786. Alright, so now I enter, what was the code? Let me see again. 253786. 253786. Alright, so now when I click on verify, nothing happens. Okay, so here we are. Let me close that. Let me run the app again. So now guys, we will enter my number again. Code sent to the number, and we have the number as 253786. So let's say 253786, 253786, and when I click on verify, so now as you guys can see, user signed in successfully. Alright, so if I write some other number, so guys, there is it will not let you sign in. Alright, so guys, if you have liked the video, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you, goodbye.